After days of cloudy, gray skies, today is the transition day into sunny weather. Hey everyone, it's meteorologist Joe Martucci here. We do have fog early this morning and it is dense in spots. Here's a look at the boardwalks in Seaside Heights and in Wildwood, and I would bet that if you stood on the boardwalk there, you could not even see the waves crashing on the beach. The fog is that dense, and it does make it dangerous for driving around because we have deer jumping out from the grass onto the roads. We have school buses going now, so do give yourself a little bit of extra time this morning and you will be fine. So here's a look at the week ahead, all from one map. This is our infrared satellite imagery. We have a stationary front that's just to our south. That's why we're on the cooler side this morning and yesterday as well. But then we have a big old cold front to our west and high pressure behind that. So what does that all mean? Well, today is going to be fairly cloudy, although we will see some breaks of sun later in the day with a thunderstorm. But then a whole bunch of sunshine as we go into Wednesday and Thursday here before we get to this little area of cloud cover that is in the Rocky Mountains here in Oregon and into parts of Idaho. That will be our Father's Day weekend when we are expecting showers and storms. And based on the number of people who have already texted me about Saturday, we have a lot going on this Father's Day weekend. Here's a look at our future cast. Some areas of rain around until 2 p.m. Then we clear out a little bit, but then we get a finishing shot of thunderstorms from about 5 p.m. to 9 p.m. at the Jersey Shore counties here. It's not going to be everywhere. A number of places will be dry, but there will be some of that rain around. Then after 9 o'clock, we really dry out across the area. Winds come out of the northwest. That means some less humid air that fills in. And as we make our way into Wednesday, we'll see plenty of sunshine here for us. And Wednesday is also our full moon, so you will be able to see that full moon as we go into our Wednesday night. All right, let's take a look at our severe weather risk. We do have that here for our Tuesday. It would be wind damage, if anything, in isolated areas. I don't expect any hail, tornadoes, or flooding rain. Here's a look at our school bus forecast. What you see now is what you have throughout the beginning of our school day. Temperatures in the 60s, winds out of the east, keeping that damp maritime air mass over us. Our sea and sand forecast will be in the 70s here. You can see some sunshine later this afternoon. In fact, I expect it. However, we are talking about 20% of our day being wet, a moderate risk for rip currents as well. Good news is no bugs out on the beach. Here's a look at our upcoming forecast for the next 2 days, looking plenty sunny as we go into our Wednesday. And I do think even the shore areas get to 80 degrees. Not a definite, but I believe that offshore wind will hang on for just long enough to get us to 80 if it's only brief at that. Here's a look at our Father's Day forecast. Cold front over the area. It's not a washout. However, showers and storms will be around. At this time, it does look like Saturday will be the wetter of the 2 weekend days here. We will keep you updated as we go forward in time. Meanwhile, if you can go to the beach Wednesday, Thursday, or Friday, I mean, they all look really good. Friday, some late day storms before we get into that unsettled weather for the weekend.